we also want to show love to, a respected person in our community.
Oh, yeah.
If you know, you know. That's what these kids are saying nowadays. And if you went to Garfield, if you grew up in a CD, even if you didn't, you should know who Rick is.
Rick is, man. Legendary Rick.
Legendary Bulldog, man. The biggest Bulldog on them all, man.
Two Brick Rick.
And he was a person that walked around Garfield with such nostalgia because he's been around so long. If you know Rick, he's been there for not only my generation, but my parents' generation. And so a backstory of Rick is a person who is born in the 50s, and he was born kind of with a mental illness, and it's kind of something that people kind of shunned him for. And so he had found a home here in Washington State in Seattle. And Rick basically became as he got older, an extra teacher, extra authority figure in Garfield community hallways and, around the CD. He would walk around and help teachers out. He would help the principal out. He would help students out. This became a thing through decades. This became a kind of a fixture. You expected Rick to be at Garfield. You expected Rick to be
dances, games,
to be at games, to be on field trips. You expected Rick to come in and do a date in your classroom
on the board. He pop in class.
He don't care who's teaching.
Substitutes be like, man, chill out. That's Rick.
So Rick is someone that you will see and you will feel sorry for. And I'm gonna be the first to tell you that is someone that you should not feel sorry for at all. Rick is someone who was a man of substance.
He lived his life.
He was a real friend. He was caring. He was free. Rick set a standard of how you carry yourself in the community, no matter what you're going through or who you are. He was respected heavily. There's not a person that can sit and say that they have anything bad to say about Rick.
From any point in life, I don't care if you're a principal, a firefighter, you go on the streets, you are homeless, you are a nurse.
I don't give a damn what you was doing.
You love Rick, you respect him. He was a sweet dude, kind, never any harsh words, always good words, always good vibes, wanted to have fun. Had a mean jumper, could shoot you out.
Man, listen, that's we was trying to let it wait, but Rick had the meanest jumper. I got money. And there's people that play basketball. If we're talking about spot up, set up shop, it's real people who got real money on Rick. So bring who you want to, no time limit. You know what I'm saying? That's how we would talk about Rick, because Rick was definitely the dude that if you gave him a chance to shoot, it was going in. I don't care if he was screaming, if he was doing jumping jacks, he was going to go in. And a lot of people doubted him. So when we came time to be at Garfield, you learned that. You learned the respect he had. You learned how people cared about him. You learned how he cared about other people. You learned
what he taught you.
What he taught you. You learned about who he was without him saying too much. His actions were everything. Rick was always there for people. Rick was helping people walk home. You know what I'm saying? Rick would make sure that you got to school on time, got to class on time. He moved so much and so freely and so gracefully that you didn't think anything was ever wrong with Rick. He was so smart, you didn't think he had a learning disability. Rick definitely gave light to any room and situation that he entered. And that's within any part of the school, any part of the CD. If you see Rick around, you either helping him or you're gonna leave him alone. He's a blessed and a protected individual, not just in this lifetime, but in next. He's a legend. Like you talk about people being legendary.
Yeah, he had legendary sayings, man. He had legendary sayings.
Man, one funny thing is, and this is how he got his nickname. A lot of ignorant people would think we're talking about the wrong stuff when we say Two Brick Rick. Two Brick Rick came along because Rick is so Garfield. He's such a bulldog that he made up Garfield. So like if I seen Rick and I was like, Rick, who built Garfield?
Like I did.
Man, how many bricks?
2.
And it would just set people, I don't care who he was, it'll light you up.
He had his sayings. He was always down for the beef with the rivals. Any rivalry, baseball, basketball. He'd be like, what do you say? Don't want you?
Don't need you.
Don't care for you. Hit the dough.
Get out the door, don't want to see it no more.
Don't want to see it no more. He was a legend.
He stood on being a bulldog wholeheartedly. Rick definitely, it would just cheer you up no matter where you were, you know what I'm saying? Because he had that answer for you. Man, who built Garfield? That's huge. Who built Garfield? I did. What are you talking about? And he's saying like you really tripping, like I did.
How many bricks? 2. Well, I did that.
2 of them things.
I did that.
You know? And then to spice it up, some people, because we was young kids, so we were ignorant. Man, where your girlfriend at? He'd be like, oh, I don't know. Oh man, see, that's the type of stuff you get from Rick. Those are the memories that we left with for Rick.
I want to give a big shout out to him, man. He's a special person I hold close to my heart, man. Thank you, Rick. Love you, man. Appreciate you, man. You showed me so much that I didn't learn from teachers. So love you. Thank you, man. We're going to hold your name up forever. They're never going to be able to disrespect you. Like, we love you, Rick, for real, man. And you touched so many hearts, man.
And I know you're back with Joe Bland, man.
Shout out Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe.
You're back with Joe, man. I know you guys kicking it. Talking
raglan ass
pickup truck driver. Hey, quick story, man. I hit that truck.
Smacked it, and that tank did again.
Real Garfield student, man. I'm sliding through the back parking lot too fast, and the car cuts off. It's a old school.
Old school didn't warm up.
You feel me? Cuts off, and you know the big blue, the truck he had, blue and white trucks parked in. I tried to turn it, power steering super rough. I just slid right into it. Boom! When I tell you this Monte Carlo fell to pieces,
crunched up,
and this big blue truck had I'm talking about nothing.
The toe hitch was barely messed up.
Nothing was wrong with this truck. Just like paint marks. But anyway, I ran to Joe's truck and he was just like, slow down. I said, slow down, man. He said, my truck all right. He said, my truck okay. You gotta slow down. Look at your car. Car was messed up. But yeah, I know they're back together, man. And it's some things you gotta find and take light of and be happy about. And that's one thing that I get from Rick being gone and him passing away, which is so unfortunate because a lot of people want to spend time with him and be more direct with him. But due to COVID and proper restrictions that they have for you visiting people in hospitals, it was limited for people seeing him. But Rick definitely someone that everyone wanted to see and make sure they knew he loved, but he knew we loved him. And I want everybody to believe that because even I found myself getting sad because I didn't get to really just say, hey, I love you and hug him because I would have loved
I cried just from the impact he had on my life.
I was in the gym crying. My fat ass was on the Stairmaster giving it up. I gotta go. I gotta go.
And there's so many people who feel like that.
Yeah, so many people that feel like that. I'm not embarrassed at all. That's a great man we're talking about. That's someone
we grew up with him. He watched us
grew up. Like my uncle, who's someone I look up to, someone at a time that I feared, broke down. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Furrow, Darren Witcher, couldn't even hold it together. You know what I'm saying? And another man that I know that I look up to, these are people that I think are prominent and they're moved by this person that a lot of people will look over. Yeah. But Rick is somebody you got to deal with. I don't give a what it is because he's protected and he had a key to Garfield. Rick was there. There were times it was times I was places Rick wasn't supposed to be that he was at, man. And I was like, Rick, what you doing, man? He's just freelancing, having it his way.
Are there any certified GoFundMes or anything?
Well, just now, Kun Love, shout out Kun. He set up a GoFundMe. We're putting the Cash App up on the screen right now. So if you feel it in your heart, donate. If not, share it. Kun's a great dude. We wholeheartedly. This is us. So this is going for Rick. Yeah, we're gonna take him out with a bang. And also, what Kun is trying to do is develop a scholarship for him. Yeah. So he'll be able to, pursue creating a scholarship for kids that go to Garfield called the Two Brick Rick Scholarship. So donate if you can, share it if you will. But this is something that's going to help somebody that is legendary. It means everything to people who are not only from Garfield but from the CD and from Seattle.
I mean, we got even Franklin Clinkers are cross-town viral. Like
Aaron Brooks, man.
Shout out to Aaron Brooks, Zach Bruce. They all reached out. They're like, we know what he meant. He was a part of the whole story, so you can't leave him out, man.
You can't leave him out, but a lot of people reached out, like bro said. A lot of people reached out and just gave their good words and their good thoughts. But it's just crazy to think that people who we always was at war with, like seeing Rick and loved him still and respected him still. You know what I'm saying? Because how Garfield and Franklin get. I don't know about these new rivalries, but like that was not it. Like if you had cousins that went to other school, but it was still an issue until we clocked out. Or it wasn't a game or something going on. So just for AB and Zach to reach out, it meant a lot because they know what our community is. They know what we're built on. Garfield's built on family. I don't care where you come from or who you are or what class you're in or whatever it is. What race you are, Garfield made sure, if not the teachers did, the students and environments made sure people melted together and it blended and you got to cross paths and mix with people you wouldn't usually on a regular basis. And having Rick there was such an element to where there's someone you could just bypass, but you have to give them respect and demanded it. So I'm thankful that not only time I went to Garfield, but many times in places before that, he got the chance to give people the energy he had. Rick was never down. He was never sad. He was always upbeat. He was always making sure you knew it was up to date and who built Garfield. Like it seemed really light to you, but being kids lost and, trying to figure out who you are and not a lot of things are constant. Rick was a constant that was positive all the time throughout my childhood and in Garfield. So I know not if he did that for me, he did that for other people. So donate to the Cash App. We're gonna get a scholarship going for any student that go to Garfield that qualifies for the Two Brick Rick program.
Two Brick Rick.
We're gonna set up. Well, I already been talking to Dan, who was a caretaker of his, and shout out Dan, bro. You're the shit. I mean, you're the stuff. You gotta edit that out, bro. You're the S, bro. You help take care of Rick and be by his side physically, you know. And then when he was declining, you hit me up and said, "Hey, if anybody wants to see him or talk to him or send him a message,
and that's real Bulldog.
Then do it. And that's real Bulldog. You know what I'm saying? It gets no realer than that, bro. You have nothing but love from me and support from me. And anything you need, I will be able to, you know, reach out. If I could do it, I will do it. So I want to say thank you, Dan, because I mean, a lot of people have been asking about Rick.
And Rick didn't have family.
He didn't have too much family here. And that's why we are his family, and that's why he has us. So Rick's family is us. We have to be there for Rick. So like I said, donate to the Cash App, and we're going to set up a, if not a candlelight, some type of memorial for Rick. Of course, we'll be at the Almighty Garfield. We're already speaking about it. So when we get that date, get that figured out, we're going to do it and do it big for Rick because he deserves it. You know what I'm saying? A great human being, a great person. His real name, if people don't know, is Wendell Rick Hicks.
Wendell Rick.
That's not a code name. No, so yeah, Wendell Rick Hicks. He was born September 9th, 1951. Or was it 19th? It was September 9th or 19th, 1951. The 19th of September of 51, that's when he was born. Wendell Rick Hicks. We love you very much. You'll forever be missed. Your name will be lifted high. We will continue to scream your quotes. It's not gonna stop. Rex Prasad is coming out with a line of shirts and little things that have your quotes on it, but he's only gonna do it to help with whatever funding we have to go towards your memorial or either the scholarship fund, which we just came up with. So if you can donate, support whatever it is, because if it's gonna be for Rick, it's for the community, because that's who he was. He was for the community. So anything that goes towards Rick's funding or memorial service is gonna be community based because that's who he was, and that's why so many people, so many generations love him and care about him and miss him. So, Rick, we love you. We miss you. Ain't too much I can say that you already showed everybody. We got some videos and clips. Probably keep everybody happy, you know, upbeat. I'm gonna send my clip in, but if you got any clips or any videos of Rick, go ahead and send it over to me and bro. You can hit me up either on Instagram at FluPinella, FLU_PINIELLA. Or you can hit bro up.
Loop Gang 206, LOPGANG 206.